Oh, hello YouTube. We're doing a Dark World
Deck
profile. Yeah, deck profile.
Second
attempt. We ran out of memory just a minute ago. It was a bit of a
kerfuffle.
yeah.
That's how this works.
We got 3 Graphas, for obvious reasons. Just destroy anything and special summon. Keep on coming back. Just return 1 Dark World monster.
He never leaves the field, does he?
Nope. 2 golds
2
and
silvers.
2 silvers. If they're discarded by your opponent, they're brilliant because silver, you return 2 cards to the bottom of the deck, but they choose the order. But who really cares? Bottom of the deck. And with gold, you get to destroy 2 cards on the field. I've had a few people actually card destruction me on the first turn, and it is very funny, I must admit. You got 3 Snows, because you can add any Dark World card. I mean any Dark World card. If it's got Dark World in the name, you can add it. Even the
Dark World
old
Thorns.
even the
Dark World
old school
Thorns.
card, Dark World Thorns, which is a plant.
He clearly runs in this deck, by the way.
Hell yeah. You got 2 Beiige, because discard them to special summon him. And then actually
Yes.
normal summon. You can normal summon it as well and bring out Grapha.
It's quite useful.
Win-win. You got 2 Broww. You can discard it to draw a card. Do that with Gates. You got a I can't remember what.
2 draws.
Yeah, 2 draws.
And then he's in the graveyard to banish later.
Yep, with Gates. You got 3 Trance Archfiends, because when you do banish stuff with Gates, you just bring it back when he's destroyed, and he discards as well, so he's like an extra Gates. You got 3 Fabled Ravens for synchros, but it is also an OTK tactic as well, because you
Really?
just discard all your cards, even if they got nothing on the field, or Graphas. You destroy everything they got, bounce back Graphas, he gains attack for everything discarded,
Fair enough.
and
Never thought of that.
wipe them out.
Please don't do that to me ever.
You got Morphing Jar, discard outlet, and also with
What, 5 new cards?
one of my side deck, one of my
Extra
extra decks is actually a level 5, which is only possible
Fabled Raven.
with
and
Fabled
Morphing Jar.
Raven and Morphing Jar.
Oh yeah.
You got
That's all the monsters. 21 monsters you meant to
21
say.
monsters. Yeah, I'm not very good at this. First time. First time for everything.
Yeah.
You got, move that out of the way. You got 3 Gates, because Gates, it's just the field spell, it comes in
If
handy.
you don't know what Gates does, then you don't know anything about Dark Worlds. Why are you watching this video?
And you're going to need to look it up. You got Dark World Dealings, because
3 of them.
3 of them. Yeah.
Discard a card, draw a card.
Hell yeah.
Discard by effect, not cost. It's brilliant.
If it was cost, it would just wouldn't be a Dark World card. You got Foolish Barrel, because
Isn't Dark World Grimrar a cost? You know, that really shit one?
no.
No, that's when it's discarded when you have too many cards in
Yeah,
your hand,
yeah.
isn't it?
What a horrible card that is. That's one of the Dark World cards that will never be used.
Ever. Anyway,
got
Foolish Barrier.
Foolish Barrel, because you Foolish Barrel Grapha.
Bounce it
Okay, you don't get its effect, but you can bounce back instant boss monster.
Pretty annoying.
Win. You got 2 MSTs, obvious staple.
Used to protect his field spell more than anything, though.
Yeah, you
'Cause
chain
Grapha's
it.
pretty good MST. in
You
itself.
chain it on MS. If they activate a new field spell, say they're using Dragoonities, just for example, you just chain MST, and because their field spell is not activated, it's not finished its
Activated.
resolve, that MST destroys it before it actually hits the field.
And therefore your one stays.
Yep. Card destruction,
No
because
explanation needed.
none needed.
Just done.
Dark
Or that.
Hole,
Or that.
Monster Reborn,
Or
Look
that.
of the Moon,
Where's Heavy Storm? Oh, it's there. Okay.
Allure of Darkness. Now, with Allure of Darkness, banish 1, you draw 2 cards and banish 1 dark monster. But with Morphing Jar, you can bring back...
Morphing Jar?
Not Morphing Jar. Trance
Trance
Archfiend.
Archfiend, there we go.
Meh.
Good old
Names
Trance
get,
Fiend.
names get mixed up. With Trance Archfiend, you just bring it back. And then you got Heavy Storm. And that's my spells. That is 14 spells.
Mhm.
And then you got my
5 traps.
6 traps.
Oh, 6 traps. not
You
bad.
got Dark Amulet.
Depth Amulet.
Depth Amulet. And that is not... It's pretty much when your opponent declares an attack, you chain that. You get to discard 1 card, which is not a cost, which is an actual effect. So the Dark World monster still triggers.
And it negates
And
the
it
attack.
negates the attack.
Stays in the field for 3 turns as well.
And 3 turns. It's a win, win, win.
Yes.
Unless you run out of cards to discard.
True.
Unless you run out of cards.
In which case
Miracles,
you're doing it wrong.
don't need to explain.
Dark Bribes.
2 Dark Bribes and 2 Bottomless. Really?
Compulse instead of bottomless.
Yes, I will put Compulse instead
Good.
of Bottomless.
Good. We finally got through to you.
And then, my extra deck, you got Fabled Leviathan. Is it Leviathan?
Leviathan.
Leviathan. Because it's 3000 beat stick, a
3,300 gates.
and 3,300 gates. But also, when he's destroyed, you can return up to 3.
You just sent to graveyard.
When it's sent to the graveyard,
Yep.
obviously, when it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard. I think it's destroyed by battle.
No, sure.
No, it's just destroyed by anything. When it's destroyed
sent to the
and
graveyard.
sent to the graveyard,
so
you
up
can
to
turn
3 fabled monsters.
to your hand. So that's you get your Fabled Ravens back. You always
There's no other fabled monsters.
yeah, there's none. You've got Stardust. Obviously, some of these cards I'm borrowing from my mate at the moment because I'm not that rich. You got
He's even poorer than me.
yeah.
If
You
that's
got
possible.
you got Stardust, Ancient Fairy Dragon,
Archfiend.
Red Dragon Archfiend. You got Black Wing Dragon, Colossal Fire for those 6 Sams.
And you will hear that 3 times if you
Yeah.
watch all 3.
Yep.
We'll all say the same thing.
Now
Freaking 6 Sams.
these are actually mine. You got Dark Highlander because
Did you want to borrow my one of those as well?
you got Dark Highlander because you literally you stop synchron, and if you're going against anything equipped spells, say you
Morphotronics.
Morphotronics.
No chance.
You literally just you use the effect and you deattach or destroy every equipped spell, and you inflict 400 damage to them, which is good. You got Stygian Sergeant, which he is a pretty cool synchro. I love him because you get him on 2/5 with gates, and when he destroys a monster, he gains 800 attack and can destroy another monster, and it's not once per
Just
turn.
attack again, not destroy another monster. If
Yeah,
they're the
attack.
monsters, you can still attack.
Yeah, and just keep on attacking, and it's not once per turn, which is a brilliant combo.
Jesus. Attacking is, you'll see later.
Yeah.
I'll leave it there for now.
You got Adreas because of all those golds and silvers. You can exist for that, and you
And
just
he's fiend.
he's a fiend.
That's
You
right,
can
Archfiend.
you can just get rid of him.
Fabled Raven.
You can do Fabled Raven as well if you're feeling that way.
But
But
don't know
you
what you're
wouldn't.
doing. Because if you have 2 level 5s and Fabled Raven's one of them, you might as well synchro for the 10.
Yep. But you get him out. You detach 1 Exis and destroy 1 card. Gem Knight Pearl just for sheer lols. It's just really increasing my extra deck count because I ain't got all of them. You got Wind Up Zenmaister, Zenmaites or whatever.
Pearl is not tournament legal. You are true, actually.
Yeah, it's not.
I
I
have to
haven't.
take that out.
Yeah.
Sure, you don't want to borrow my.
Yeah, go for it. Wind Up Zenmaister because that was originally in my Gravekeeper deck. It was.
And then you took it out for solidarity.
Yep, but it worked brilliantly. And
two
then
utopias because every
2
deck should have utopia
utopias
and if it has
because
level 4s.
why not?
Side deck.
And that's my extra deck. And then you got my side deck. You have 2. Your huge revolution is over. It's like Starlight Road, but it banishes. So, against Light Swarms, it is a pain in the arse for them. But
Yeah, you can say that again.
I just can't beat Light Swarms for some odd reason. I don't know why. You got 2 skill drains because obvious choice. Dark Worlds love skill drain. You just side out all the stuff that has effects.
Trance
And-
Archfiend and Fabled Raven.
And Morphing Jar.
Why side up Morphing Jar? Leave them there.
Yeah, why not? And literally, you stop people dead. It is so fun. I've seen so many people rage. You got the epidemic,
Eradicator Epidemic Virus,
Virus.
a deck devastation virus.
which this one destroy. You can say name, trap, or spell, and if they've got it on the field, in their hand, or draw it for the next 3 turns, it's gone. And that's for monsters with 1/5 attack or less. Very handy with the meta at the moment with wind-ups and insectors.
Yep, that's the point.
You got Mind Crush, just to check the hand, just to see what they've got. But you also, if you name it wrong, you get a discard outlet.
And
And
if you name it
isn't a
right,
cost.
they lose a card.
Yeah. You got Dark Light. I love this card. I've been using it ever since I've got it. And all the monsters that special, if your opponent special summons loads of monsters this turn, you just activate it, tribute a monster with 1/5 attack or more, a dark monster with 1/5 attack or more, and it destroys all monsters that are special summoned this turn. Brilliant card. You got System Down for all those machines. You got Desynchro, because synchros are just a pain sometimes. You got Smashing Ground. You've got Primaterial Dragon for burn. Victoria for those Chaos Dragons. You got Battle Fader and Side Blocker. Side Blocker is mainly for against one of my mates who's at the locals at the moment, who is using Side Blocker. Just name Side Blocker and it removes what he does. And that is it.
It's quite fun to use. Right.
Yeah.